What's up, folks? It's your favorite person here, folks. Greatest looking man in the history of the world. Emperor 55. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. The greatest looking man in the history of the world, folks. The George Clooney of YouTube. The silver fox of YouTube. The best looking man in the history of your galaxy. As you know, I am not from planet Earth. I am from planet Bergatron. What up, Stinker Van? The bottom line is this. I'm an interstellar galactic pimp. Yep, I like salmon. I've caught salmon before. When we first moved here in 1992, I used to go fishing a lot. I used to go crabbing and fishing. Moved here in the summer of 1992. I would go up to Mukilteo. You can check it out here, Mukilteo, Washington. Got me a crab trap, one of these hula hoops with like 3 hoops in there, all with a bunch of mesh, with a long 50-foot, 100-foot, 50-foot rope. Go over there to the pier. You take the hula hoop, crab trap, you throw it, you tie it to the dock, the pier there, the dock, whatever you call those, in Mukilteo, Washington. We moved here in the summer of 1992. Okay, because out here in the greater set, what up, 4 scores? We have the crabs that are indigenous to the Puget Sound, which is the main body of water that runs down from the Pacific Ocean into the Strait of Juan de Fuca. The Strait of Juan de Fuca, which is the strait that comes down, because you look at the state of Washington, you got the Pacific Ocean, but then you got a strait. It's called the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and it runs down here into the Puget Sound, okay, which is still salt water. It's very cold. The bottom line is this. So we moved here in the summer of 1992, and I had my little 1991 Honda Civic hatchback. 4-speed manual. Stick shift. You're looking at 40 miles per gallon, the highway. Bottom line is this. I was going out exploring. I went up to Mukilteo, folks. I got me a fishing pole up in Everett. Everett is right next to Mukilteo. And I got me a crab trap. Okay. Now, I eventually upgraded my crab traps. This particular crab trap was a big hoop. It looked like a hula hoop. Not as big as a hula hoop. A smaller hula hoop with 2 smaller ones inside, all connected with mesh. And there's this little steel box that's open, and you connect at the bottom of it. No. Sorry. No. There was like this thing you put on there, this metal iron thing, right? So you take like a stinky piece of chicken, and you put it on there, and you put it on the bottom, and you weave it through the freaking things, and you hook it up. And you go to the Mukilteo Pier, and you tie it to the dock there, the pier, and you just throw it. Goes down. It's probably about 20 feet deep. Because out here, folks, the snow crab is up in Alaska. Okay, the king crab is in Alaska. The blue crab is on the East Coast. The spider crabs are up in Alaska, in the Bering Sea. Here in the Puget Sound, we have Dungeness crab. Spelled that wrong. Dungeness crab. Spelled it wrong again. Now what the fuck's going on there? Dungeness crab and red rock crabs. The bottom line is this, folks. You looking at the greatest crab fisherman in the history of the Northwest. You looking at the deadliest catch. You looking at a skipper here, folks. You looking at the greatest crabber in the history of the 1990s here. Bottom line. And you throw that thing out there, you go down there, you go down to your Safeway, your Albertsons, you buy yourself some raw chicken legs, you let them sit out overnight. Actually, no. You don't even need to do that. Because if you do that, then you bring it up in your car, it's going to stink up your car. Okay? You don't even need to do that. Maybe if I had a pickup truck, you put them in the back of the pickup truck. But no, I never did that in the car. I don't want to stink up the car. But you throw that out there, folks. Dungeness crab. Oh, that's some good eating. I used to get a lot of crabs, folks. Goddamn right. Nope. I do not do that. So you getting the royal a tooth on you. Show your love to BERGS, folks. I'm here now. I am the people's champion. I'm the champ. You guys are the chump. BERGS doesn't brag about it, but he placed first at the 83rd Laguna Beach bounce off. I don't know what that means. What's a bounce off? You know what else is good to catch crab? Yeah. Cat food. Cat food, folks. I'm talking about canned cat food. Kibbles and bits. Or whatever that stuff is. Meow mix. I don't know. I've never had any cats. We had outdoor cats in New Jersey. Bottom line is this. The canned cat food. You take a freaking screwdriver. You stab a couple holes in it. You put it on that. You put it in your crab trap. You secure it. And that smell, that oozes. Let me tell you something. Those crabs Go right to that area. And let me tell you something there, Four Scores. When you're ready, you just let it marinate. Just like when you're cooking, you let something marinate. So you throw the crab trap out there for a good 20 minutes. You let it marinate and you pull it up. See, because it's one of these, it's a frisbee trap. I don't have it anymore. So it's like this. You got a ring, and you got another ring, and then a smaller ring. And it's all connected by, it's all connected by freaking string, and not string, something stronger than string. You know what I'm talking about? So when you throw it, it's like you're throwing a frisbee. Sorry, a hula hoop. It's like you're throwing a hula hoop or a frisbee. And you get it, and then as soon as it hits the water, and it sinks to the ground. So it sinks perfectly, and it's still round on the ground. And you got the chicken leg in there, or the perina cat chow, whatever you got in there. And all the crab just congregate to it. And then when you're ready, you just pull it up. And as soon as you pull it up, what happens? It turns into a trap where the bigger ring comes up first, and then the smaller ring. So all those crabs are trapped, brother. And you pull that thing up. You pull that up. How do you think the Bergs got the big arms, folks? Come on. So you pull that trap up. Okay? But when you got it to the dock, okay, I probably have 20 to 30 crabs in there. But they had to be 6 1/4 inches from tip to tip on their back. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at a Dungeness crab. The tip to the tip. Okay, that would be at least 6 1/4 inches to be a keeper. So I had my little, I didn't bring a ruler with me. I mean, I didn't bring a ruler. I didn't bring a measuring tape. I mean, I didn't bring a measuring tape, 6 1/4 inches. Be about this. About that. From tip to tip. I had this little thing you buy at the sporting goods stores, at the fishing places. So you can keep that 6 1/4 inches. Those are keepers, but you can only keep the males. You got to throw back the females. And what do the female Dungeness crab look like? You got to turn them over. And on the bottom, they're like, they look different. They're very wide looking. You got to throw back those females, folks. Got to throw back the women. You got to throw back the women. And let me tell you something, folks. A lot of those female crabs, sometimes they were 7 or 8 or 9 inches, and you wanted to keep them. But no. Oh, yeah, and you had to have a license also, Those days it was cheap, $10 or something. I'm talking 1992, 93, 94, 95. But if you got caught, because sometimes, the park rangers or whatever, they would come down there and check your little catch there. So, yeah, I used to do a lot of crabbing out here. And then I would also go to the Edmonds Pier. Now, you can look up Edmonds, Washington. Nice town there. Edmonds, Washington. And I would go down to the Edmonds Pier, and I had a nice big fishing pole I got, because I used to fish. And I would use a lure called a buzz bomb. Buzz bomb to catch salmon. salmon. So a bigger pole, a nice size reel. So what the buzz bomb does, folks, is you go down to the Edmonds Pier dock all the way out there. Probably right there, if you jump off the dock, it's probably 25, 30 feet. I would cast the shit out of that. And what you do with a buzz bomb, you don't let it sink. Yeah, you don't have a float on there or any weights. I don't believe. I don't know. It's been so long. You let the buzz bomb sink a little bit, and then you reel it in, because the buzz bomb. Okay, I can't look that closely. My eyes are terrible. Okay, so the bottom line is this. You reel that buzz bomb in. So you want that lure to constantly be moving, because that's what a salmon wants to eat. It doesn't want just a worm sitting there with a bobber and just, no. A salmon likes to hunt, likes to swim when it's chasing its prey. And you reel that buzz bomb in, folks. And I caught many a salmon. 3 feet. We're talking big old fish. You'll puke. We're talking 2 feet long. We're talking 3 feet long. No, I'm not talking 3 feet long. We're talking 2 feet. We're talking 2-footers, folks. We're talking 10-pounders. 5-pounders, 10-pounders. Salt water. However, salmon, when they go home, when they go home to breed and die, that's in brackish, freshwater, salt water up in the rivers. The rivers are freshwater estuaries. A salmon is a freshwater and a saltwater fish, just like a bull shark. Okay? Just like a bull shark. So that's really the bottom line. A bull shark can go up a bull shark can live in salt water and freshwater. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of people blame great white sharks for a lot of deaths, especially off the Jersey coast. But a lot of times these sharks are bull sharks. Okay? Bull sharks. So a bull shark can swim, can live in salt water and freshwater. Brackish means a mixture of fresh and salt. But there have been bull sharks that have been found up to all the way up the Mississippi River, okay? All the way up the Mississippi River to Illinois, okay? The Mississippi River, I think it goes all the way up to Illinois. There have been bull sharks that have been found all the way up there, 1,000 miles up there. So that's not brackish anymore, folks. That is freshwater. They've been found that far up. Okay? So that really is the bottom line. Yep. Yeah, bull sharks have been found up in Michigan. And that up there is fresh water. That's not a mixture. That's not brackish. Okay? Now, the movie Jaws was based off the New Jersey incident, I think in 1916 or 1917 or something, where something like six people were killed in a week. 5 people or 6 people were killed in a week. Okay, and everyone thought it was a great white shark. Or no, they didn't even know about sharks really back then. But it was a bull shark. A bull shark has many different terms around the world. In North America, it's referred to as a bull shark. Down in South America, I believe it's called a Zambezi shark. Zambezi shark, I believe. Okay? And it's also called something else, maybe in Australia or Africa. It's called a Zambezi shark. But it's a bull shark. Just like a mountain lion, okay, in America, we call it a mountain lion. A mountain lion, we call it out west, right? But a mountain lion is the same thing as down in South America or Mexico, where they call it a puma. A puma is a mountain lion. And the same thing with a cougar. A cougar is a mountain lion. But in America, especially out west, we call it a mountain lion. Okay? So with a bull shark, you have, no, a panther is black. So down in Florida, you have black panthers. Okay? Which are an endangered species. How many black panthers are there? I'm not talking about the group, the Black Panthers, okay? How many Black Panthers are in, wait, hold on. Where are Black Panthers located in the United States? Due to overhunting in the United States, they have been completely eradicated from the east, with the exception of Florida. The Florida panther, a subspecies occurring in southern Florida. They were officially deemed extinct in North Carolina in 2011. How many Black Panthers are in Florida?
According to National Wildlife Federation, today there are only 120 to 130 Florida panthers left in the wild. They are found in southern Florida in swamplands such as Everglades National Park and Big Cypress National Preserve. The subspecies is so critically endangered that it is vulnerable to just about every major threat.
You got only 120 to 130. They call them black panthers, but here's a picture of one. That's a panther right there, folks. You don't want to mess with that. Yes, there are black. There are some of them are black. Okay. Show your love to the Bergs for this history lesson, huh? I can come in here and drop knowledge on your asses. I'm a college graduate. I studied all this stuff. I used to read a lot of books. We're going to show the Bergs a little bit of loving tonight. We're starting the week off. Let's start the week off on a positive note, folks. You're looking at Mr. Atari 55. You're looking at a man who hasn't had a malt liquor drink in 1 week. That's why I'm looking thinner, huh? You can tell it in the face. It starts in the face. Starts in the jowls. Do I do impressions? I'm quitting YouTube, folks. Okay? The bottom line is this. What is more dangerous? Okay? What do they call an alligator in South America? Do they call it an alligator? Yes or no? We got a red pill. We got stinker van. We got flower power. We got Blinda. We got real life. We got it's a Cayman, folks. But you spelled Cayman wrong. I believe it's spelled, wait, how do you spell a Cayman? I think you spelled it wrong. I think it's spelled like that or like that. Now let me look. What is a Cayman? What is a Cayman?
According to Britannica, cayman, also spelled cayman, any of several species of Central and South American reptiles that are related to alligators and are usually placed with them in the family Alligatoridae.
See, Cayman is spelled just like I said, folks, with the I. See, the Bergs does not lie, cheat, or steal. He does not dox. He does not play dirty. Cayman. Right there, folks. That's a subspecies of alligators. Cayman. Any several species of Central and South American reptiles that are related to alligators and are usually placed with them in the alligator family. Caimans, like all other members of the order Crocodilia, are amphibious carnivores. So will a caiman eat you? You goddamn right. You goddamn right a caiman will eat you. So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here, folks? We're talking about Professor Bergs is in here dropping knowledge. Professor Bergs is in here dropping knowledge on you. It's time for one of you to light me up. Ha! Time for you to light my fire. Who gonna light me up? Who gonna light it up? Let me tell you something there, Ginger Boy. You've been home for 3 months. You haven't cut down one tree, brother. Red Pill, you can do it. You came through the other day. We got $5 from Stardust. I believe that's a pound. 5 pounds. Well, I've lost 5 pounds in the last week. Huh? Let me tell you something there, Ginger Boy. You've been home now for 3 months. 3 months. What's a sterling? Where do you live? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What's a sterling? Let me tell you something, Ginger Boy. You've been home for 3 months, and you haven't cut down one tree, brother. You haven't murdered one tree. And I commend you on that. Well, let me tell you something there, Ginger Boy. The summer's all over. You got about, what, a month left? You let the whole summer go by, brother. You a lumberjack. This is the time of year where you ply your trade. This is the time of year that you make money. But you've been sitting around all summer, huh? Sleeping all day and going on all night drinking the rock star, huh? You've been burning daylight, sleeping all day. And let me tell you something, brother. You didn't make 1 penny this summer. Because let me tell you something, brother. Because if you did, you would have showed us yourself cutting down trees. And you never did. Because you've done it for several summers in a row. You love showing yourself out there cutting down trees, brother. So let me tell you something there, Ginger Boy. When early November rolls around, and that's not very far away, folks. Okay? You got September and October. You got 2.5 months. You sound like a frog. That's what frogs sound like. I used to live in South Carolina. That's what a frog sounds like. Let me tell you something, brother. You are going to go on the road again for another 9 months. And you haven't cut down one tree, brother. You haven't made 1 cent. Who's going to pay for your endless vacation, huh? Your mommy. You don't see me going on vacation. You don't see me doing anything like that. Who pays for your rock star habit? Who pays for your endless chicken in a can? Who pays for your Coach ladies of the night? Who pays for your endless Motel 6 adventures, misadventures? Who pays for your gas? Who pays for your maintenance and upkeep? Who pays for your food? Who pays for everything? Your mommy. You don't work, brother. You don't work, brother. You've had 3 months being home to cut down trees. Let me tell you something, brother. I was looking forward to some of that quality content. All you care about is Planet Fitness, huh? Well, let me tell you something, brother. When you hit the road again, everyone's going to be questioning, how'd you make the money? Because you certainly didn't cut down any trees this summer, brother. You're looking at Mr. Atari 55, folks. Show your love for my Atari collection. You talking about the 9000 series? I'm talking about the Atari 55 series, folks. I'm talking about real life here. This is reality. You live in an alternative reality, folks. Let me tell you something there. Let me tell you something there, Ginger Boy. You're 40 years old. You keep saying you don't take any money from anybody. You sure as hell take a lot of money from your mommy. You cut down trees last year for 2 months. And then you were on the road for 10 months, for 9 months. And now you've been home for 3 months. You've been home 1 full year since you've cut down a tree. Wow. 1 full year since you cut down a tree. Man. I mean, you're a lumberjack boy. I mean, the bottom line is this. That's like the ultimate job if you're going to social distance. You're in the middle of the freaking woods. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to do anything. All right, folks. We got a new week going on here. Let's get some channel memberships rolling up in here. Remember, this is a business, folks. I'm not on here for shits and giggles. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to talk about some things. So I'm a very well-rounded individual. I'm a multifaceted, multi-dimensional individual. I'm an interstellar galactic pimp. I can be on here talking about sharks. I can talk about gators. I can talk about a lot of things. I can talk about crabbing, fishing, shrimping. I can talk about a plethora of topics. I can talk about music. I can talk about anything. Okay? I can play the guitar. I can rant. I can do everything. I got it all. I got the looks. I got the hairline. Look at this. And I dress like a real alpha male, huh? T-shirts and shorts. Socks and sneakers. Sunglasses and reading glasses. That's what an alpha male looks like, huh? I mean, let me tell you something there, Dumbo. An alpha male does not wear capris. Okay? Women wear capris. Capri pants. And I don't even know any women who wear capri pants, huh? Do you guys? I don't know any women who wear capris. And now we got Herman, who's already talking about going back down to Las Vegas. Let me tell you something there, Herman. You obviously love Las Vegas. You got your boyfriend down there, Monkey Boy, Pink Power Ranger Boy. Why don't you just sell the rancho and move down there? I mean, you don't have anyone there anymore. You got rid of Missy. Missy is missing. Missy is officially missing, folks. I think I saw her on a milk carton a few weeks ago. Missy is missing. I saw Georgie on the milk carton also, folks. I mean, everyone who's coming to Shine Shack is gone. Elbow, you're out of here. B-Bubs, you're out of here. Speaking of B-Bubs, man, your court date is on is 1 week from today, Tuesday, August 18th. Mr. B-Bub's court date is in 1 week from today. You think he's coming back? Hey, type 55, type 54 if you don't think he's coming back for his court date in 1 week from today. Type 55 if you think he's coming back. Mr. B-Bub's court date is 1 week from today in Santa Rosa. Type 54 if you believe he's not coming back. Type 55 if you believe he is coming back. Mr. B-Bub's court date is in 1 week from today. Type 54 if you think he's going to his court date. Type 55 if he's not. Mr. B-Bubs, who's currently on the run, possibly in Michigan. We don't know where he is. Do you think he's going to drive 2,000 miles, folks, to make a court date next week? Type 54 if you believe he is coming back. Type 55 if he's not coming back. Because let's face it, folks. So you believe he is coming back. You believe he's coming back to his court date. Really? Okay. Wow. Are you kidding me? Come on. Missy is missing. Missy is pissing. Now, I said it very clear. I said 54 if he's not coming back. 55 if he's come. No, 54 if he's not coming back. 55 if he's coming back. 54 he's not coming back. 55 he's coming back. Holly Undead in the house. 54 not. 54 yes. 55 yes. Man, you guys are messing me up, man. You guys are messing me up. How about a Coach 9500 doll, like a Chucky doll, right? You got a little gingerbread boy there, huh? You pull a string in the back, and everything has a little Coach saying. You pull the string, and it goes And you pull the string, and it goes I got great Wi-Fi. Pull it a string. Yeah, I'm in this area. Pull the string. I mean, come on, folks. This guy can't read, man. He can't read. 39 thumbs ups, only 41 watchers, only 5 thumbs ups. That's unacceptable, folks. You're talking to the greatest man in the history of the world. You're talking to the man who discovered America. You're talking to the man who discovered the planet Earth. And I got 42 people watching, only 6 thumbs up. That's unacceptable. I want to see some love in here, folks. Hold on a second. I got to do a little hair and makeup here, folks. Little hair and makeup check. Little hair and makeup here, folks. We got to do a little maintenance there, a little BERGS maintenance. Got to do a little beard, a little beard comb. We got to do a little maintenance here, folks. I need to get some makeup done here. Where are my hair and makeup people? Where are my hair and makeup people, folks? Bottom line, folks. You look at this is what a real man looks like. He doesn't wear capris. Who wears capris, man? I don't even think women are wearing those anymore. Are women wearing those? Come on. What's going on here, folks? Capris? Who's wearing capris, folks? Oh, the BERGS just got a $10 PayPal. Let's give them a woo. All right. I'm not going to say the person, but the BERGS just got $10. Let's give, it's a man. Let's give him a woo. See, women, women can wear them, I guess. Women can wear whatever they want, man, because women, are into fashion. Okay? Men are not. We wear shorts, we wear t-shirts, socks, and sneakers. You wear sandals if you live near the beach. Okay? Speaking of sneakers, and this is not a dry bag at all, I need to get new sneakers. I guess it's something I need to do. Well, let me tell you something. Why would he buy 3 of those outfits? Let me tell you something, folks. Why would he buy 3 of those outfits? Okay? Let me tell you why he bought them. This is my theory. This is my theory, folks. He bought those outfits to make videos. He got over 1,000 views. That equals out to maybe $2 or $3. He's already, in my opinion, I don't know him. I've never talked on the phone with this guy. In my opinion, Dumbo has already returned those outfits. Yeah, you goddamn right. He's returned those outfits and he's gotten his money back. He bought those outfits to make ridiculous videos. That's the bottom line. Now he's gonna keep those sandals. He's gonna return those outfits. Now, no, it wasn't. It was buy one, and the second one is half off. And he said the third one was 20% off. It didn't make any sense. He bought those to make videos, and he's already returned it. Okay? I can't believe because of the first video he made wearing the pink, because that's gotten almost 2,000 views, he said, I'm going to go back there and get a couple more. He's already gotten them, and he's going to return them. Harvey's in the house. Goldie Khan in the house. Yep, I watched the parody. The problem, let me tell you the problem I have with Hop Frog. The problem I have with Hop Frog's videos is this. They're too long. He makes them 10 minutes long. Hop Frog, make it 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. I don't know if you're monetized. Maybe you're doing that because you're monetized. It's too long. How long can you wear an outfit like that and say, you know, brother, woo, styling and profiling, woo? You can't do that for 10 minutes, man. Your videos are way too long, brother. Brother, woo. Your videos are too long, brother. That's my opinion. Now, Hop Frog, I'm not saying he does not, but they're too long. Nobody wants to sit here for 10 minutes. All right. He's going into a 300-second timeout. Who's going to show their love to the Bergs, huh? The greatest looking man in the history of the world. The man that all men want to be and all women want to be with. Hop Frog plays the guitar. I play the guitar. No. If you're monetized, you can make a video 5 seconds or 2 hours, 10 hours. There is no, I don't know. I don't even think he's monetized. Ooh, brother. Let me tell you something, Hop Frog. Your videos are too long, brother. We get the point. And how long can you walk around saying, you like my sandals? I know he's wearing the high heels. I get it. It's funny. It's funny. But it's not 10 minutes worth of funny. Okay? When you watch Saturday Night Live, how long is each skit? About 5 minutes long. So your skits should be 5 minutes long. Just like the show Saturday Night Live. You don't see any 10-minute skits, brother. Brother, woo! That's my opinion. I'm not bringing him down. I'm giving him constructive criticism. Man, you people cannot, man, you don't have thick skin. Okay? I'm just giving him constructive criticism. I mean, I've been watching Saturday Night Live for 40 years. Each skit's about 5 minutes long. Pink Floyd. Yeah. Do you want to hear a song that's 10 minutes long? You know that the average, the hit single back in the 50s or 60s was between 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes long. For instance, the song by The Doors, Light My Fire. Okay? The album-length version with the long organ solo by Ray Manzarek and the long guitar solo by Robbie Krieger. The whole song comes in about, I think, 7 minutes. However, that was off their first album, their self-titled album from 1967 called The Doors. Back then in America, okay, singles were not played on FM radio. They were played on AM radio. Okay. The Doors was released in January 4th, 1967. So you had Light My Fire. The album version came in at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. But if you were around in 1967, which I wasn't, Harvey was. He was probably too young to remember it. The single version was about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They cut out a lot, the guitar solo. They cut out that organ solo. And it was about 3 minutes. How long was the edited version of The Doors' Light My Fire? Okay, hold on a second. Sometimes, you ask a question, it's convoluted. They can't come up with the answer. So I got to go to YouTube here. The Doors, Light My Fire, edit. Radio edit. Let's see. Right there, folks.
Rich English coffee and creamy chocolate.
Right there, folks. You want to sub to a good channel? You sub to this channel right here, folks. You sub to this channel right here. It's called You Want to Hear Some Old Vinyl? This guy's got a great collection. It's called WABC Radio 77. Sub to that guy. He plays all the original stuff, folks. Check it out. He'll hold up his little 45, Light My Fire. Two minutes and 52 seconds long. Okay? So it went from 6 minutes and 50 seconds long to 2 minutes and 52 seconds. That is what a single is, folks. That's a hit. And then he puts it on his turntable here, folks. He's got a great turntable. He puts it on his turntable here, folks. And then you can hear the original mono version, not the stereo version, the original mono version from 1967. You got to sub up to that guy. I used to listen to him all the time. Sub it up. Bergs, check out my Beautiful Techniques deck. All right. Check it out. So the bottom line is this, folks. Less is more. More is not more. If you don't believe me, one of my favorite bands of all time was the Ramones. every Ramones song was about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and they play it live even faster. Minute and a half, 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You talking about a machine gun. The Ramones, folks. Ohio Wolverine. My wife just bought a record player. We found all the old albums from my mom and her parents. This thing of, yep. I'm not into albums. I got some albums, you know. I got Men at Work here, folks. I get Men at Work. That's here, down here in the Bird Cave. Because I like the album. I mean, I love the album, but I like the artwork. Now, you listen now. I don't listen to music, folks. Let me just tell you something about me. I don't listen to music anymore. If I'm going to listen to music, I go to that WABC guy. And I listen to the old pressings. I don't listen to music in my car. I don't listen to music on here. If I want to play music, I play the music on my guitar. I've listened to enough music in my life. I don't need more music. All my CDs are in boxes or on the shelf. Okay? My tapes, my records. I don't need to listen to music. Because I am music. I am the record player. I am the CD player. I am the 8-track. I am the show. But the bottom line is this. The Doors, I prefer the long version because I like that extended Ray Manzarek organ solo. And I like that long Robbie Krieger guitar solo. But you know what? Elektra Records said, you know what? Now, some of the long form, maybe the college radio stations or the late night, overnight stations would play the long version of Light My Fire, 6 minutes, 50 seconds long. The bottom line is this. Elektra Records said, we need to cut this down for the radio under 3 minutes. And they made it at 2 minutes, 52 seconds. And that is what the people would hear back in 1967 when they were cruising down the street in their cars. They wouldn't hear that long extended version that we like so much on the album. They would hear the radio edited one at 2 minutes, clocking in at 2:52. And that is what made that song a number one hit. I believe it was number one. Was Light My Fire a number one hit? Yep. Oh, wow. The Doors scored their first number one hit with Light My Fire, which earned the top spot in the Billboard Hot 100 on July 29th, 1967. That radio edit made it into number one. Is that the real Denise R? Because I got the real Denise R already wrenched up. But I got the real Denise already wrenched up. All right, folks. Getting pretty late here. Who wants to show their love to the Bergs? Tell you something, folks. You looking at a program director. You looking at the program director for K-Rock, in Los Angeles from 1967. You looking at Bergs, the program director. And I said to Elektra Records and Paul Rothschild, the producer, I said, I love this song, Light My Fire, but it's clocking in at 6 minutes, 50 seconds. So I said to him, you got to get back in the studio there, and you got to cut that MF, you got to cut that mofo down under 3 minutes so we can have a single, because this is a top 10 single. This is a number one hit. And they cut it down from 650 to 252, brother. You're talking about 4 minutes cut off the clock. With that extended Ray Manzarek keyboard solo and that 2.5 minute keyboard solo and 1.5 minute guitar solo by Robbie Krieger. They had to cut all that off. Huh? They had to cut all that and condense it down. You worked in the BBC, huh? What was that famous? Did you work at Top of the Pops? You know what I didn't like about London? You guys had that Top of the Pops show. Okay, you look at any band, The Cure, The Smiths, any band who played the Top of the Pops, even Queen in the 70s, right? Killer Queen. And everything was lip synced. They didn't even let them play their instruments. I never understood that about Top of the Pops, because I'm not into lip syncing, folks. She keeps a motor shining in a pretty cabinet, mutation, just like Marie Antoinette, just in the background of Khrushchev and Kennedy. Right, and caviar and cigarettes. Well, there's Connecticut, extraordinary, nice. She's a killer queen. I don't like how they do lip syncing on Top of the Pops, Harvey. You need to get on that. You need to find out. You don't like Queen? Man, they were awesome. What are you talking about? Come on. Yeah, I'm not into that, man. I'm into live performance. Because let me tell you something. Queen, they could have pulled it off live. Okay? I'm into live performances. You want to get a great DVD or a great CD or whatever, you get the Doors, folks. The Doors live at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, 1968. You want to talk about a great performance? That's the greatest performance of all time. You don't even need to buy it. It's on YouTube. I know, I'll write. Woodstock was a shit show. It rained the whole time, huh? I don't know how those people dealt with that. For 4 days out there, you kidding me? Oh, the mud, the rain, they ran out of water, food. How could you get a beer there? What do you get? There's 500,000 people. What are you going to wait in a line with 2,000 people to get a beer? Midnight Special. Yep, I remember that show. At least they played live on that. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's getting kind of late. I just wanted to come on late. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you today, folks. I'll see you today. Later on.